So today I figured I'd go through what I keep in my kayak, in my milk crate specifically. I'll go through a complete kayak review at some other point and kind of show you all my setup for that. But this is going to be talking about my kayak crate and the crate that I take with me everywhere. I have two rod holders on there, so I can carry 4 rods on the crate itself. I also have 2 additional rod holders on the kayak, so that gives me the ability to store 6 rods. I also normally fish with 2 others up front, so it gives me a total of 8 rods on the kayak at one time. But let's get into the crate. So the first box I bring with me is a seasonal box. So this box right now is a top water frog box. Normally it's going to be a jerkbait box in the winter time, and then maybe late summer it might be into more crankbaits. But this is just a seasonal box. Right now it's topwater baits and frogs, so that'll be it until at least October, if not into November or December, depending on how cold it gets down here in Florida. The next box is a box I'm trying to get rid of, but it's my soft bait box. I don't like to store soft baits in a hard box anymore. I used to, and since getting into kayaking, I've kind of changed that system up a little bit, and I feel like the Cincos that are in this box could be better stored in a soft bag, which I'll show you in just a second. But that's my Cinco box. I keep all my Cincos in it. The next box I have is actually got all my jigs in it. So it's got my chatterbaits, my swim jigs, and my flipping jigs in here. And I do quite a bit of fishing with jigs, specifically swim jigs. And back home in Georgia, where I'm originally from, I did a lot of flipping jigs. So I kind of have a variety of jigs in here, and then I throw my my bladed swim jigs in here too, like my chatterbait stuff. So that's my swim jig box. Probably second favorite box in this is my hardbait box. So this is a Bass Mafia. It's a double deep or a deep 370 box. But it has tons of different hard baits in here. It has my square bills, it has my lipless crankbaits, and it also has my deep diving crankbaits in here too. I don't fish too much more than a 10-foot deep diving crankbait, but I do have some 10 and 14 and 20-foot diving crankbaits that will go in the seasonal box if it ever comes to that. But generally, most of the places I can fish square bills or like a jointed shad raft, and it would work pretty well. The last box, probably the most important box, is Bass Mafia tackle box. It's the 370 size, but I've kind of customized this one. It has the Bass Mafia worm weight coffins inside, and basically what that is the foam that holds your tungsten worm weights. Tungsten worm weights have a tendency for the paint to chip, and you don't want to get your weights beaten up. When it costs $15 for one 1-ounce weight, you definitely don't want to get it beat up. So you kind of want to make sure that you protect them as best as possible, and that's something that this box does for me. So Softbait Storage, I pretty much store all my soft baits in these plastic bags. And I have 3 different ones that I bring pretty much every time I go fishing. This one here is going to have all my flipping baits in it. It's going to have my Gambler Burner Craws, my Ugly Otters. It's also going to have some Power Bait Sugar Craws. It might even have a couple of Reaction Innovation Double Wide or Standard Squeeze Eaters inside of here. But that's my soft plastic in my flipping bag. My worm bag that I have is going to be trick worms, shaky head worms, Gambler Ace sticks, maybe some burner worms in there. It has quite a few burner worms in this one, but it kind of changes based on where I'm going and what lakes I'm fishing. I kind of tweak this bag a little bit, kind of depends on where I'm going, but this has all my worms inside of it. My last box bag is probably my most important bag, and it has my Gambler Big Easies in it. As y'all probably seen in a few of my videos, the Big Easy is definitely a go-to bait for me. I have several bags in here. I also have tons of them at my house, and I keep it inside of another bag. That way I always have some back stock. But it also has my Big Bites Bait Warmouth, because it is spawning time coming up here in Florida, and so I want to make sure I have them with me at all points. Basically, it's a 1-2 punch for me right now. I throw a Gambler Big Easy and then kind of follow it up with a Big Bite Bait Warmouth. I fished out warmouth in the beds, and it generally works pretty well. I've never really had any fish turn it down, so but that's pretty much my setup for soft baits. I do keep a few lures here and there. I keep in my little container up front. But other than that, it's pretty much my milk crate. That's the setup that I use the majority of the time. I don't fish a lot of buzz baits or spinner baits, so I don't keep too many of those on me. When I do, I just bring one or two and add it to my soft bags. That way I have them. But other than that, that is my milk crate. If y'all have any questions, just leave a comment below, and I'd be glad to get back to you and help you out with anything I can help you with. But other than that, thank y'all for watching.